Check, 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 check. Let's do it, boys. Okay. Okay, cool. So going. Okay. How's Top T do? Fired everyone from yesterday. Yeah, no, I figured out the problem. I figured out the problem with the account backend dash. I just need Seb to like flip a switch for me, and then we'll get the dashboard should start updating again. Oops, wrong one. Should start updating again. I'm just in the wrong I'm in the wrong section where it doesn't pull from. I got moved, so you know what I mean. Like I don't know if that makes sense to you guys, but like, yeah, just so that like you know I'm not, because obviously I'm not the same as a. I'm not under the same section as like just clients, right? So it makes sense. So it's not pulling data. DMC. Yeah, right on. Sweet. Okay, cool. Analysis for Bitcoin. So I posted a video yesterday about Bitcoin, saying it's going to go down, and everyone's freaking out, and they're like, "Oh, you're wrong once again." Like that's literally what every time I do a prediction, it's amazing because within 24 hours, people freak out and say I'm an idiot, right? I don't trade such low time frames. I'm trading like weekly and monthly, right? This is already what we expected, and I literally said it in the video too. Is you know, good chance we come up here before going down, but you don't want to get baited, right? So this is a potential level, and we also have like a higher one as well on the monthly at 82, okay? 13 days left in the month. In which case would I be wrong, right? I'm fine if it comes up here. Right, I'm actually going to move my stop a bit too. I'm fine if it comes up here, okay? And it's not a big deal, right? I don't know which level they're going to use. It is possible that I'm wrong, right? Because the market could have been the bottom, right? We might not be doing this regular cycle anymore, right? It is possible. But I'm not going to bet on something that has never happened in the history of ever, right? The cycle is always exact so far, so I'm going to keep betting on that until it's not, okay? So the next note is last week closed bearishly, right? We failed, right? So if it happens to dump, like it's probably not going to dump so far. It's probably going to close somewhere around here, right? Which is because we got 2 more days and it's a weekend day, so it's probably not going to matter too much. But so that close is not ideal for what we wanted, but it could still come higher and then dump down. So in which case would I determine I'm wrong, okay? Is if the weekly closes back within here, I'm probably going to close out of my short, okay? Or if the monthly, I don't even know what the monthly. Probably just the weekly. These daily candles aren't super significant for me right now. But I'm still on the bear side, right? Like it makes more sense to be bearish here than bullish. First of all, you're in resistance, right? We're in a bear market. We failed previous weeks, so it makes way more sense to be a bear right now. Like, just because something is going up doesn't mean it's bullish, right? It could end up being bullish, but this is actually better for you because you can take a lower risk trade now, right? You already have determined it's bearish, so the higher it is, the better for you, okay? So this would be an ideal time to short. It is the end of the week, so maybe not, because it's probably going to close up here, but you could try if you wanted to. I mean, I'm short from like here, okay? Please tell me one strategy for a beginner. Buy and hold. It's the best, easiest strategy in the world. Buy and hold and do nothing. You'll make more money than most people trading. That looks like a W there on the weekly. I mean, why would you, like, what, like, I don't understand why people think that a W means anything. Like, this looked like a W too. Like, everything looks like a W. Everything looks like a W or an M. Everything does. So like why would you? This is an M and a W. Like, I don't. It's just a zigzag, right? Learn some proper progression. Learn the proper way that the market works, and you will understand how absolutely idiotic drawing letters on the chart in order to determine where things are going to go is. Yeah, the gurus tell you that W means it's going up. That's because the gurus don't understand how things work, so they try to create understanding, okay? You know, it's a similar thing with like either like religion or science or something like that, right? Like, we don't understand fully how these things work, right? So we come up with our theories, right? And they could be close, but most likely they're not accurate. Things change over time. And I know a lot of people will get offended with if I talk about religion and say, they'll be like, oh no, religion is 100% accurate. Well, that just cannot be true, right? Because there's the 12 major religions, right? And they're all slightly different. They all kind of follow similar guidelines, but they're all slightly different. So they can't be true, right? They can be close. And every single person will be like, hey, my religion is 100% true. But I mean, it's probably not. In the same way that like science is probably not true, right? You can be close, but you're never going to be 100% accurate with everything, right? So when people come into the market and they see something that they don't understand, they break it down into things that they do understand, right? So they understand the shape W, right? So they're like, oh, W means it's going to go up, right? No. The way things actually work, and this is a closer interpretation of how the market works, and again, it's not entirely absolute truth. Just with everything, we are experimenting. You have a level and you've regained these levels, right? So that is what changes the direction. It's not the shape. It's where things close to show you if something is sustainable or not, right? So if an example here, right, you have a level and you've attempted to make the high, it is not sustainable, right? So that is one of those M shapes, as somebody who doesn't understand the market would put it. But what's actually happening is an unsustainable price movement that's been rejected because buyers do not want to buy there. Sellers want to sell there. So that's what made the market move. And when people realize that, hey, this is unsustainable, they get out of their trades and it comes back down. Okay. Anyways, that was a little bit of an education piece there. Cool. NASDAQ and gold trades that we've been trading have been absolutely killing it. Fantastic. We're up on whatever, right? NASDAQ, again, ultra bullish. So let's just see if we can find some trades to get in here. Like, there's no reason to be a bear. So let's just watch this. See if there's a bullish move. I mean, literally, we could just take a long right now, probably, right? I think probably just take a long immediately, right? Probably just take a long, right? Take a long right here. It's a decent spot to long, I think, after failure to lose this level, right? Let me just I'm gonna just make sure I'm not tripping. It is that all-time high, so they could be selling off. There's no levels here. We've got a couple levels we can jot off. And then we'll switch to, oh, what the fucking hell, bro. We'll switch to this. Nice, okay, cool. This looks fine to me. Yeah, it looks like a good buy there. So we've just gained that level, so I'd probably put a stop below those lows. We're here. Shoot for the high sort of deal. See if that works. We can trade NQ on gold on funded Maven accounts. Yes, sir. It's oh no, that's Miss J. And it's called US 100 on Maven. Right? US 100 or XAU or gold E, right? So you got gold, right? If you type in gold, you got gold E, which is a weekend trading gold. And then you've got XAU, which is regular gold. And if you want the ES, it's SPX or it's SP or it's US 500. That's what it is. US 500. That's what it is. So they're just slightly different naming conventions. That's all. What area are you trading? I don't know what that means. West side. West side, my dude. That's my area. What's your indicator? Don't have any. There's no need for indicators. Indicators will only make you a worse trader. Maybe you could use VWAP. I don't use VWAP though. Do you have any statistical backing to this? Yes. For how the market works, do I have any statistical backing for it? Yes. I do this professionally. This is my job. Do you have any entry criteria? Sometimes it loses level. I mean, you just use your logic. Use the logic I gave you, and then you have to determine what's going to happen based off that logic, okay? Like, so completely mechanical trading does not work, right? Pattern-based recognition trading does not work, okay? If these things worked, or they do work in theory, but bots beat you to them, okay? Nice. Bots will beat you to them, and you won't be able to do it as well as them, okay? Okay, let's see if I think Seb updated this for me. Let's see. You gonna fix it? Nice. Okay. Okay, sweet. It's working now. Yeah, so you have to follow some sort of methodology and then make decisions. That's it. That's the only possible way. And the method that you use has to be a trend following method. There's no pattern based method. You only make money within the trend, okay? And like, okay, that might sound confusing. You might say, oh, you can't make money in the counter trend. That's wrong, right? No, a counter trend is also a trend. It's just a smaller time frame trend, okay? So the only way that you can make money is by identifying trends and then jumping into them, okay? That's what I'm saying, okay? Do Hunter accepts chart drawings? I mean, yeah, if you're in the Discord, you can post in there. Can I follow your trade? Yes. You guys got really bad English today. Sir, could I make a playlist in your channel for beginners to learn DMC? There is already one there. I mean, if anyone's new here, just watch all my free shit, my guys. It's everything's free forever. I actually make money doing this. I don't want to charge you for anything. All you have to do is tell your friends, hang out, and learn some shit, right? And follow my advice. That's all. So again, it failed, right? It was a 15. Should be a decently fine entry here, honestly. It's coming down a bit. With the AI stuff, do you think it will benefit traders or not? I don't think it'll do anything. AI has already existed a long time. Like AI is nothing magic. It's literally just search. That's it. Like do you think Google, like how did Google benefit traders? That's what AI is the equivalent to new age Google, right? It's just a faster search system. That's it. It creates things instead of based off of searches instead of shows you things that other people have created, right? That's it. It's the exact same thing. Don't buy yet. I mean, I'm not going to listen to you. I'm going to listen to what works for me. What's the difference between static and trailing drawdown? Static literally means that it stays still. It's stuck in one spot. It's like static energy, right? Trailing means it follows it. That's it. If you just think about what the words mean, right? Professor says, hey Hunter, I had a rough situation with harassment today. So this has nothing to do with trading, but we should talk about it maybe. Felt really low today. How do I stay mentally strong and handle this alone? Well, first of all, why do you want to handle things alone? Like why do you think it's a good idea to be completely self-sufficient? Right? That's just an initial question. Like why would you even possibly want to do something difficult alone, first of all, right? Is it because you don't rely on people, right? Or is it just because you don't have proper people in your life? Or is it because you some sort of ego thing, right? That's an important question to ask yourself, first of all. Right? But then how would you deal with it? This is going down a bit, eh? Where's my fucking... Come on. Get out of that. No good. No good. No good. And then so I guess so how do you, so the question is, how do you stay mentally strong to handle like something like that? Okay. Usually the fix to, so first of all, this is an emotional problem, right? Like, you're not in physical danger. Generally problems in our world are not physically harming anymore. It's usually all emotionally damaging, right? So fixing any sort of problem you have is generally based off of you feeling bad about something, right? So usually curiosity allows us to understand things more, right? So you can ask yourself, just literally like ask yourself as if you were a friend asking yourself questions, and it helps you process things. And as you process things, you're able to better accept them, right? So I don't know what the situation is, whatever you're just kind of saying, but hopefully this maybe helps some people too. It's just general life, right? It can, all these things I teach can help in trading too. It's like, you know, what, so you ask yourself a question like, why did whatever happened make me feel bad? Like, why am I feeling this emotion? And then the next follow-up question is, what would allow me to feel safe, right? What would allow me to feel comfortable, right? And then from there, you can take action, right? Okay, so this might be a failure again, and then we can just re-enter. We'll see. That close right there. Get back in. Bro says he figured out the market. No, he says we don't fully understand what's going on. I understand the market fully. Yeah, I understand how it works. The thing you need to realize, my guy, is just because you understand how the market works, one, there's variance, especially on lower time frames. Little moves can be random, okay? So now that we're scalping, there's no chance I'm going to have a high win rate. No chance. I'll have a high win rate on swing trades, but scalping is more closer to random, okay? The second thing you need to understand is management of risk, okay? Right? Like if I still think something's going to happen, oh wow, that's fucked. Yeah, like this is not a good idea to be in something like that, right? So now we got to get out, okay? So like you should not be in trades that have high risk for you, okay? So it looks like they are deciding to sell off the all-time high. Here's a level here. I do want to continue trying to be a bull, because it just does not make sense to be a bear in this market. Especially with the closes everything is relatively bullish, right? So we're going to continue to try to long. Just need to wait for safe opportunities. Right. Anyways, I think I kind of lost my track of what I was saying there. Because something crazy just happened. But like,
even though I don't trade your strategy, but I enjoy the streams, enjoyed yesterday's the most.
Yeah, right on. Yeah. Thanks, brother. Yeah, you don't have to trade this way. Like everything is a theory, right? So this dumb money concepts is the closest thing that I've been able to find that is how the market works, okay? And I'm sure in 10 more years, I'm going to know a little bit better, right? But this is me 13 years into the market, and this is what I understand to be the truth of how the market works so far, okay? It's always changing and always improving, right? But here's the thing, like, even if I understand the market with like 90% accuracy, right? There, you have to have some sort of risk mitigation set up, right? So like what just happened is, right, even though I'm bullish, right? I mean, obviously this would have been my invalidation right here, right? So it nothing really, my invalidation would have been like there, right? Even if I know it's going to go up, for example, right? You obviously don't want to let things go into drawdown. You can just exit and then enter again later, right? You know what I mean? It's too risky to hold trades, so you might as well just take losses, right? Like taking a loss is not a big deal. You just exit. You exit when it's not doing exactly what you want. That's it. At least that's how I follow trading, right? How old was I when I started? 18. In Bitcoin, though, I wasn't trading. Small losses, big wins. I mean, I don't trade that way. Mine are roughly equal. I don't care about big wins, bro. That's gambling mindset. I don't care about the big win, okay? That's like somebody going to the slot machine and saying, I'm only betting $1 so I can win $100. You know what I mean? Like it's the ratio is completely insignificant. My funded next payout. Why would I trade on funded
Man,
next?
you gotta come to China. I guess y'all like it.
It's Friday and a lot of contracts are expiring today. Oh, interesting. Yeah, Netflix Netflix took a little dive, unfortunately. We've been we were in on Netflix from down here, right? We'll see how this candle closes, and potentially it could rally up. But yeah, Netflix, we gave back a little bit of profit, unfortunately. But it looks like they just kind of got those new highs. People are profit taking, of course, right? And just wait for an entry again. Can you teach us how to take profit 1, 2, and 3? When 1, 2, 3 without closing your entry? I don't know. What? Can you teach us how to take profit target 1? I don't take profit targets. I just close it. I close it when it's not going to go higher, right? That's it. I want to, if we regain this, I'll be a bull again. And then we'll shoot that target. Our options trading. The fuck is wrong with everyone's English, dude? I think fundamentally AI will do like investors right now, use AI agents to identify stocks, companies with earnings. Analyze which stocks are better to invest in. I mean, I don't think AI is going to do anything significant for trading or investing. Like, I'm pretty hard set on AI is going to be absolutely worthless. It's just another thing that gives you an amalgamation of what other people's ideas are. Okay, you could use it for faster searching to make things easier for you. That's it. That's it. It just makes things faster for you is all. So you have to do less work, right? But you still have to come up with ideas and search the right term. Okay, it's just going to save you from reading is all. In the current state, at least. Right? Like, I don't know what's going to happen in 10 years. Because that would be ridiculous to understand that.
I used to watch you like years ago, man. You had the worst chart colors, lol. Now it is a lot better.
Yeah, you watched me back in my fucking youth days, my guy. I've been doing this a very long time. Back, Hunter FX era was stereotypical guru behavior, okay? I fucking flexed the hot girlfriend. I flexed the Jaguar. I flexed the bullshit ideology of my ideas are the absolute best, even though they were the same as everyone else's. And it barely worked. Barely worked, bro. Is Bitcoin gone bottom this year, and how low can it go? I mean, I'm expecting 50K. What are your thoughts on Euro USD, Miss J? Miss J, I don't know. Do I even have Euro? I don't even. I don't trade Forex, love. Oh.
Back when the setup was upstairs with a triple Acer monitor.
Bro, you remember the monitor type? Dude. Give this guy a fucking award, man. That's right. And I had the 2 cats. The girlfriend I had she was such a nice girl. And I fucking destroyed her, man. It was so bad. She was so nice and so pretty and just treated her like shit. Oh, man. It was nice. It was a nice life. Egotistical maniac, bro. Okay, Euro USD.
I'll keep it PG.
Oh, keep it PG. Man, she was nice, girl. Keep it PG, yeah. So Euro USD, yeah, failing these levels, right? So you've got, just show you here, you've got this swing pivot here, right? And you've come back up, right? And you failed there, and this is just another pull, I suppose, right? Like where your stop would have been.
Been watching every single video dropped.
Holy shit, dude. You're here for a long time. So right here, you see, I'm going to show you something here. So this is a daily time frame of Euro USD, right? So you've got that pivot, right? And you failed that level, okay? So you want this to go down, but where's your invalidation? It's one level behind, okay? So it's not here. It's not here because you'll get stopped out. It's this one, right? And I'm going to show you exactly where it went because you can see how accurate that invalidation is, right? You can see that one, right? One level behind. So this is what's going to happen with Euro USD, right? Is you do this, right? And then where is it going to go down to? Okay, so you filled that level. It's going to at least go here, right? But probably lower, right? Yeah, probably lower. And then if you're looking at these time frames too, you can say, hey, you just regained that zone, so you're coming down here for sure. You're at least for sure going to target right here, okay? Right. Oh, I can fucking draw, bro. It's going to at least target right there, okay? But it's probably coming down here, okay? All right. Let's see if we can get a long here, hopefully. Advice for beginners. Swing trade. Check it out. I cut my own hair. Wait, oh, the thing's not working. Wait, check it out. I cut my own hair. I don't know if it looks messed up or not, but I just used the trimmer. Oops. I just went like that. What's your thoughts on SanDisk stock? Bro, I don't know. I don't even understand what that is. SanDisk. Like, I can look at the chart, but like, I can't tell you a thing about, like, it's going up. There you go. Like, what do you, I don't know what you want me to say. I don't know anything about the company. I don't do stocks really, okay? Like, why? I don't want to track companies. I don't give a fuck, okay? That's too much of my time. I don't have that much time, dude. I have three jobs I do, plus I like to go outside, okay? How did you learn this? Long time, trial and error. Test, guess and check. Guess and check. FOMO greed, how do you deal with it? Let's do it, okay? I'm going to show you. Okay, we're still waiting for this long. This might be, it's not showing me exactly this. Actually, that might be. Okay. Okay, as we wait for this, we're gonna do our structured education class here, okay? So we got problem.
How much is the account sitting at?
What account? I don't know, like break even or something. I think we just lost 1,500. I started risking more, so the fucking cunt, bro. Break even, yeah, because we just started risking more and we just took 2 losses. Okay. We gave back our profits. Problem, emotion, right? And the fix, okay? So this is how you fix every single problem ever, okay? Except for physical harm problems, okay? It's except for something that is physically a problem, okay? So make this chart and you go, what is the problem? You should be able to figure that out step by step here, okay? So the problem is you are FOMOing into trades, right? Okay? So what's the emotion behind FOMO? You have to be honest with yourself. What is the emotion? So like there could be a couple options, I suppose, like dopamine craving.
You've been trading longer. Do you think it is logical to aim to become a full-time trader?
FOMOing to trades, like fear, like I guess it's literally fear because it is fear of missing out, right? Dopamine fear, right? Right. And then what is the fix to the emotion? Oopsies, what did I just do? What is the fix to craving? Dopamine craving. Right. Generally, it kind of falls under the same thing. You have to practice being uncomfortable, right? So dopamine detox potentially, I don't know, right? I'm just kind of thinking out loud with you guys here, right? I don't know the answers to everything, right? What's the fix to fear? Like or like I guess it's like exuberance too, right? Like exuberance, right? I don't know how to spell exuberance, but like, yeah, like what's the like? I don't know what's the fucking word for like trigger happy or whatever. Like, what the fuck is that? Ever heard of Stoicism? Yeah, I have a book. I have some books on Stoicism. I practice it slightly, but nothing major. Oh man, I'm struggling with this right now. What's the word from like impulsive, right? Impulsive, right? Right? Like I know that again, I can't spell for shit, but it doesn't matter. I didn't even put an S in there. I'm just gonna put an S anywhere. There you go. Like, so you have to practice so what is how do you practice not being impulsive, right? You know what I mean? You do calm activities, right? Like this is generally the fix for like most problems with trading, right? So you're always going to find the same sort of solutions to things, right? For like fear, you could be greed. So we can do another one, right? So you said there's another. You said you have another problem like greed, right? So you already identified the emotion. Greed is an emotion, right? So this is like holding trades too long or something. Maybe holding too long, right? Shooting for big wins, right? Something like that, right? Like this would be the problem, and then greed would be the emotion. You've already identified that you have a greed problem, right? So what's the solution for greed? Like spending less, right? Like these, like, you know what I mean? Like donating money. Like this is like literally the solution to your emotion is doing the opposite almost always. Okay, donations, right? Helping others, right? Service work, gratitude, right? Prayer, right? Like there's a bunch of things you can do right there to fix greed immediately. Okay. So how it works, if you guys have problems with your trading, what is the thing that is going wrong? What is the thing that you feel on the inside that's based off of this that causes you to do that, right? What is the feeling, okay? And then do the opposite of what you want to do to fix it. So to fix this, so greed, you give shit away, right? You give gratitude, you give prayer, you give service work, right? You give things away, okay? If you have fear and impulsivity and dopamine, like all like excitement, right? Flashy shit. Wow, 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 wow. What do? You sit still and do nothing, right? Calm activities. You read. The opposite. It's always the opposite of this, right? And I know that is exactly the opposite of what you want to hear, but do you want to fix the problem, or do you want to be an addict to that problem, right? Like, do you actually want to fix the problem? Then you have to do the opposite of what you want to do, okay? It's just the truth. So if like, and then be honest with yourself. Do you actually want to fix a problem or not? Right? And to fix a problem is to go through intense pain. Right? Any problem you have it because you have a certain addiction or certain habit towards doing something that causes that problem. So in order to fix any problem, you have to change who you are on the inside to be the opposite of what you currently are, right? If it's a small problem, it's going to be a lot easier for you to fix, okay? Right? Like not brushing your teeth, having stinky breath, that's a pretty easy problem to fix, but you're lazy, right? So you have to do what? Not be lazy. Right? Like it sounds stupid when I put it in a very simplistic state, right? Like what's another very easy problem? Your bedroom is messy. Right? What is the solution to that? Or what is the actual like root cause, right? Is you're lazy. So what's the solution? Practice things that aren't lazy, so you're not lazy anymore. Right? Sounds so stupid. When I put it in like childish terms like that, right? Okay, hopefully we gain this and then we can fucking rippity dippity do, right? I'm kind of upset that we got stopped out twice, but what about losing a trade and impulse buying or selling with all available leverage? So again, the problem is your revenge trading, right? So what is the emotion behind revenge trading? Okay, we might be able to enter here soon. What's the emotion behind revenge trading? It's an ego problem, right? Why are you trying to win? It's not because of money. You've already lost them. It's not, you've already lost the money. It's solely an ego problem. So you are trying to feel right on the day, right? You could always just be right tomorrow. You could walk away, right? The situation hasn't changed. So it's an ego problem in entirety, right? So how do you fix ego? Right? Ask yourself, how do you fix your ego? Right? Do humble things, right? Change your mindset towards things, right? Practice meditation, practice gratitude, practice giving things away. Once again, it's everything overlaps with each other. Okay? You're going to soon realize that the person you are today would be absolutely impossible to be a profitable trader. And you have to be an entirely different person, and you're gonna decide most likely that you're not willing to put in the work. Most likely, you're gonna either walk away and go follow somebody that's gonna tell you that you can get a Lambo just by following the strategy, right? Most likely you'll do that, and then you'll do that for a few years before you give up and you'll lose all your money. Or you can decide, hey, I'm actually willing to change who I am as a core, right? And dive into all of my problems and completely change who I am. Right? And then eventually your life will actually be better in all aspects of life, not just trading. Okay, I want to see this close, but it's they're really I want to take the trade here, right? Damn Hunter, thanks for that. You're welcome. Am I going long? I am trying to long. We're not having a very fun time today in longing, but we fight for an entire life to change ourselves. Yeah. I mean, ultimately, hey, thanks for becoming a member. I'm not sure what that means, but thanks, Pedro. I have these things you can just like click the buttons or something. I don't know what they mean. In session with Dr. Phil. Dr. Phil's not an actual doctor, though, you know? So maybe I have the same experience as him then. I don't know. Or same education. What's the word? He doesn't have any like formal certification, that's what I'm saying. What do you think about people who watch porn? It's a dopamine addiction, just like the same as everything else. I don't think it's necessarily bad in itself, right? But the same way, like I don't think drinking is necessarily bad, right? It's harmful to you, right? But if you drink, it's not going to be like, oh, now I'm a useless trader, right? It's just going to be the more you drink, the worse you are going to be a trader. The more you watch porn, the worse you'll be a trader because it's a dopamine craving, right? The better you can release yourself from dopamine, the better you will be trading. How much are you up now? Nothing. We're not in a trade. I want to, I'm just watching this right now. Watch this close. I think they'll regain and then we can enter. Hopefully here. Won't stop. Get it. Okay. I want to enter now. Okay. Go. There we go. What? Fucking slipped, bro. Delayed and got slipped. All right. We would have entered a little bit better, but we're right here. Okay. Do you have a discount code? Yeah, it's on the screen, bro. DMC, 10% off. Maven or DMC on When Crypto too. 20% off When Crypto.
You're Canadian. Do you listen to Drake?
Nope. Not a fan of shit music. All right. I don't like any sort of pop music. I think pop music is all fucking satanic. I like things that are fun and happy. I'm listening this right now. Feel Good in the other room. I like some hip hop. Jazz is cool. But I'm listening to this Feel Good Inc. remix right now by Prof Man. It's fun. I like high energy fun stuff. Did you make music back in the day? No. Missed your opinion on drinking. I mean, drinking is fine in moderation, just like everything's fine in moderation. But when things become like detrimental to, I mean, in theory, drinking is one of the absolute worst things you could do ever. Okay, so like, I would advise you to do almost everything more than drinking, right?
Man, want to do a stream with you.
You want to do a stream with me? I don't know what that would entail. Drinking is definitely one of the worst things you could ever do. I mean, doesn't mean that I won't have a glass of wine once in a while, but like, it's like, I think the question earlier was like, what do you think about porn, right? Bro, if you watch porn once a day, like, I think that's what most guys do. You're not gonna like ruin your life, but like, you're definitely gonna have some sort of different sort of view that's not realistic, and you're gonna follow. You're gonna have. What's the issue here is whenever you have a craving for dopamine, you're gonna act on it impulsively. Okay, so that's the biggest issue when it comes for trading and watching porn. A lot of people on X and whatnot say, "Hey, you'll never be profitable if you keep watching porn." It's kind of true, because like, you have to be able to control your dopamine cravings.
I live stream too, so it'd be good to have a discussion on stream.
Oh, totally. I'd be down, bro. Just invite me on the stream. Let me know when. Message in the Discord. I'll message you. Okay. Yeah, it's like, so like, if you can't have a craving and then just tell yourself no, then that's a problem. Okay. Like, do I own Maven? Yeah. Like, personally, like, I don't really watch corn, whatever, right? Corn. What should I be saying corn because it
sounds good, brother.
Because it's like better for the algorithm or something. Maybe I should say corn. Like, I'll watch it like occasionally. But like, not every, maybe like once a week, maybe. I watch one. Yeah, you watch one. Like, once a week, I think is like, I think if you treat it similar to like, you know, like having a glass of wine with dinner or whatever on like a Friday night, I think it'd be fine, right? Like, that would be like my use case for corn, right? Is like, it's like Saturday night. You know what I mean?
Bro, your honesty should be studied.
My honesty should be studied. Like I won't on weekdays. It's like only like, it's like I'll treat it like if I'm having a snack or something, like and I won't eat garbage food on like a weekday either, right? Like, if I stop at the gas station and get some chocolate bars, like, that might be my like day. You know what I mean? Like, Friday night, if like I have no friends over or something like that, like nothing to do, you know, I might waste 15 minutes looking at corn. Right? Because like, I don't want that loss of testosterone and loss of motivation to be during the week. I'll only do it on the weekend, right? Because like, if you're coming all the time, bro, you have no motivation to do anything. So like, you should treat blowing loads like partying sort of thing, right? Like you're gonna have some sort of like come down from that, I suppose, right? You're not going to be as motivated, right? If you're jacked up on testosterone, it's just proven that you're going to be more motivated to do shit, right? And if you're wasting that throughout the week, you're not going to do shit during the week. What's the biggest payout from Maven ever? $10,000. We have a payout cap. Unless you're asking the most total payouts, then it's like 70,000 or something. Somebody's made like 70 total. Attention and brain. This is just stalling here, dude. The second we get in, it just stops moving, right? What is going on? The second we get in, it just stops moving. Let's go. Come on, man. Do you take the NQ? Yeah, I'm in long. Yeah. What do I think about Maven? It's the best prop firm in the world, my guy. Cheapest prices, never deny, never delay. Why the fuck you watching porn for? Stop giving yourself excuses. Shit makes you weak and a cuck. Yeah. I would agree with that. Yeah. Just the exact same way that I would agree with alcohol also makes you a you know, an estrogen filled soy boy. I would say staying inside also makes you weak, and I would say working on the computer makes you have poor hips. You know, I would say eating McDonald's makes you have cancer and fat and lethargic, you know, like so many things are bad for you, right? And we can make fun of all of them, and I'm happy to make fun of all of them.
Calm before the storm.
I'm happy to make fun of all of them. Everything is terrible. Everything is terrible. But bro, sometimes you just want to be a cuck, all right? Sometimes you want to eat a bag of McNuggets and just get cucked out on a Saturday, all right? Sometimes you don't want to do the bang and you want to watch somebody else do it for you. I'm too tired to bang. You bang my wife, all right? I've been offered that a couple times. Somebody's with their partner and they're like, "Can you bang my girlfriend?" Okay, hopefully it bounces on this level, huh? So when you say payout cap, does it mean anything? Above that doesn't count. It's like per payout, yeah. 10K per payout. Funny shit, dude. Funny shit. Okay. Okay, this is gonna close nice, I think. Okay. Bullish, baby. Should be bullish. Is it bullish? Oh, we're gonna see here. I need this to gain. If it's not clear what it's gonna do, I might just call her a day here soon. Take off early. It's Friday, you know what I mean? I want to see. This looks like it's struggling, huh? I want to see this gain, right? If it gains, it's going for highs. Nice. Okay. Gained. Sweet. Bullish. We're bullish. We are back in action. Okay. If it comes against us, I'll add to the trade a little, I think. So when you say payout, yeah, okay, wait. Actually, I don't think I can add to trades because of daily loss limits. I don't think I can add to trades, unfortunately. Do I trade meme? Nope. That's why they got the couch in the corner of the hotel rooms. So true. Me and an old buddy, we used to joke around how there's always a cuck chair. Right? The cuck chair in the corner of the hotel room. It's literally just so that you can watch somebody else bang. I'm positive about that. I've used it. I have 100% used that chair for its intended purpose. on both sides too. On both sides, in the cucking side and in the non-cucking side. Oh. Can you talk about ICT? Love it when you do that. What's to talk about, bro? Oh. He's a deranged sack of potatoes, right? He's a schizophrenic fake Christian that looks like a sack of potatoes and sells the dream, but really he's just selling a bag of French fries. You know, he's selling the dream of caviar, but you're just getting French fries with truffle oil, you know? Yeah, you were cocked. Why? I've been cocked and I've been a cock, yeah. I mean, all that means is you were in the same. You were just in the room when somebody was banging. That's all that means. Doesn't mean anything crazy. All right. It just literally means that you don't give a fuck with your buddies and you'll just bang in front of each other. Okay. I've done that many times. Right. I don't care, dude. Whoever's around, who cares? Just let them watch. Who cares? I don't care, my guy. What is this silliness, dude? This should just be going up, all right? We definitely are going for these highs now. We are most definitely going to the highs, okay? Yeah, I used to be ICT trader because and then you switch and you're making money because ICT does not work. With absolute certainty, I can say that ICT is the biggest scam of the industry. Like, biggest scam of the industry. I know with 100% certainty, not a fucking doubt in my mind, that ICT does not work. Like, not even in the slightest. It is on par with triangles and wedges, right? And head and shoulders. It's on par with those. And then you're going to get somebody be like, oh, those work too. They don't work. They just do not work. It is absolutely random, right? Doesn't mean you can't make money, but it's gambling, right? Pure gambling. ICT is 100% the exact same as going to a casino, right? You can make money, but you won't long term. Thoughts on trade by side? I don't know him. Rare to see a shameless guy. Yeah, buddy. I like to live my life, all right? And if my life includes banging somebody in front of my friends, then let them have a good time too, you know? If I want to bang and we're out in somewhere, right, with friends, then you might as well just do it. You know what I mean? Like, who cares? It's like your friends are probably like, that's pretty cool, you know? Like, I don't think they're judging you for getting laid. You know what I mean? You know, if you're with, if you're having like a house party or whatever, like you're with your girlfriend, you want to bang, just go bang. Who cares? Your friends are probably like, yeah, that's fucking sick. It's pretty rare that you get snooty people like, oh, we don't like sex here.
You take good care of them, lol.
It's pretty rare that you get some friends that are like, no, we don't like it when our friend's getting laid. They're probably fucking cheering you on, dude. What's my daily routine? Well, I usually fast until about now. We do early morning work, right? tons of like higher speed work, like meetings and trading and this faster sort of stuff, right? And then I have a food right around now, and then I have a quick little 30-minute nap, and then I do creative work in the afternoon. And then, holy shit, dude. Holy shit.
Any projection for gold now? It went exactly what you said yesterday. Brilliant.
I know, everything does exactly what I say unless I'm day trading, dude. Unless I'm day trading, it's always fucked. It always does everything I say. Anyways, the end of my day is usually exercise, and then I do a calm. So it's structured. I structure my day into fast, non-thinking, like activity. Like I have to do shit in the morning, so quick speed stuff, right? So that's the dopamine stuff, right? Fast action stuff, right? And then the afternoon is creativity stuff, right? Different sort of the brain. And then I do physical exercise, right? And that's usually somewhat paired with social activity too, okay? And then the evenings is my spiritual work, okay? Like nighttime is spiritual and meditation sort of work. So that way I get every sort of balance throughout the day, okay? So gold's still going up, like... Let's put it on this gold market. What you want to see here, okay, is you want to see this weekly close there, okay? This is what you're looking for right now. Is you're looking for a close here or above, okay? And then that will give us the indication that we're going for all-time highs again, right? So obviously we got in that gold trade like right at that bottom, right? What up, baby? What is my strategy? Dumb money concepts. The dumbest of all concepts, but the best. Okay? You don't need to be smart to make money, all right? Just look at who I am, all right? I'm not that smart. I just get shit done. That's it. It's the only reason I find success is I just do shit. All right? Don't think just shit. Have I heard of Elliott Wave? Yeah, it doesn't work. By spiritual, you mean smoking weed and watching YouTube shorts. I mean, bro, I'm not that level yet, okay? I wish I was that spiritual, man. Smoking weed and YouTube. I wish I could do that. That is so much farther hippie than I am. I'm trying to get there, dude. But like, all I got is sandals and, all I got is sandals and podcasts, right? I put incense on, but it's like
all the algos running the charts. The best way to get ahead is being dumb lol. How much does it cost to get a prop firm up and running?
How much does it cost? I mean, it depends if you want it to be successful or not. For non-successful, $10,000. Successful, a couple million probably at this point, right? I don't know what to do.
Why is it going up something missing?
I don't know what's going on, bro. I don't know what to do. It's gonna go up, I think. I don't want to right what I'm doing wrong. What's your target on Bitcoin short? 50K. You seem to have good structure in your day. Yeah, I've put a lot of work. I mean, bro, I'm 31. Okay, I've gone through the gambling phase. I've gone through, the young party phase. I've gone through the initial I'm going to be a millionaire phase, right? And then by the time you're 30, you actually start like, stop dreaming about stupid shit and actually work on yourself. And then things actually start to form, right? In your 20s, you're going to do all this dumb shit, okay? The reality, the fix of everything is just practice who you want to be rather than what you want to have, okay? And when you create a routine of who you want to be, right, then what you want is going to come indirectly, okay? Aren't you a millionaire, bro? Yes. Multi-million. I mean, in like personally, I have no money at all, but like on theoretical paper, I have insane amounts of money. Okay, but like I'm not gonna spend it, and like it's not in my possession. Okay, like that's like I never got like. There's no money in my hands, bro. Okay, there's no I own nothing. I'm just a homeless bum. All right, that just poverty rents this house. I got nothing, my guy. Oh, you took the sell? Good, man. This is like I'm glad you took the sell, dude, because this is it's annoying that it's going down, you know? You know what I'm saying? Because like it should be going up pretty soon, okay? Should be going up. Maybe should we add to it? I don't want to get blasted off. Okay, we gotta manage our risk appropriately, okay? It's 1,000. Oh my gosh. Okay, we can lose. I think we'll blow the account though. I don't want to blow the account. I don't know if I can. I don't want to blow the account, dude. I think it's only a, what did we lose earlier? Oops. See if we can. So you can do things like this, by the way. You can do things like this. Like this is a high probability area. It's going to bounce, right? So we can just take it back up and then you'll have a better entry, really, right? So you can just do that, right? Yeah. I'm trading the NASDAQ guy. How to logic the trade, explain the live stream. No. That is the way to beat Uncle Sam. Yeah, exactly. Like I don't have any money, bro. It would be impossible to tax somebody who is a homeless bum. And I am a homeless bum. I have no home. I just live in this place. It's not my home. I'm just here. I don't pay nothing, bro. I don't have any money. I can't afford this place. I'm just here. I'm just here, dude. What is going on? Like, what the fuck is going on, dude? Why are they telling us it's going to go up and then not going up? Like, it should be going up. Should be going up. I don't want to blow the account, dude. What are we down? We lost 1,500, so we gotta lose 2,500 more. Oh, we can only lose another 1,000. This is crazy, dude. Maybe we'll just blow the account. I don't want to blow it. Do you think DMC will work forever? No. Once it's popular, it won't work.
Bro, it is all-time height now. I think that is why it is going down.
But like, no, that's the issue, dude. Just because it is the all-time high doesn't mean that it's not. Like, we trade the strategy, right? We trade the way that the market works. It doesn't matter that we have speculation, right? Like, I don't use speculation. I think that's silly. Hey, all-time high, okay? So people are probably selling. That makes sense, yes. But all the things I care about is where are we failing? Where are we gaining, okay? I'm going to close out this one. Okay. Because we lost that level. the only thing that matters to me is what is being printed, okay? And what's being printed is telling me that it's going to go for new highs again. The only reason I just closed that out is I'm no longer willing to take the extra risk, okay? After that close, okay? Time frame, am I trading all of the time frames? Everything is pre-recorded. What are you talking about? You can see that this is a live market looking at your own screen. You can see the time it is. What do you mean it's pre-recorded? You can see what time it is. I respond to your comments. What do you mean it's pre-recorded? I'm losing money. If it was pre-recorded, at least I'd win.
He's nutting.
Bro, I don't know if I want to trade, man. I think I gotta leave it. I want to go for tea or something. What am I doing today? Wait, I'm going for tea. I'm going for yoga. And then I'm going climbing. And then some chick wanted to hang out, but I think she's a bitch, so. I'm not sure I want to hang out with her. She was rude to me, so I don't think I want to hang out with somebody that was rude to me after like a first message. Can you talk to me about your winning rate percentage? Do you remember the platinum card delivery? Wait, the Amex platinum card? I had an Amex platinum card. Bro, I was so fucking rich before. Like liquid cash rich. I mean, like I have more now, but it like I mean, just kidding. I have more pretend money now in somewhere not in Canada or under my name. There's a lot of money now, but it's not mine. But like I had so much like money just sitting in my wallet back then. Back when I did the course thing, just so much fucking money all the time. Yeah, the Amex card was cool too. What's the rationale behind this trade? It's incredibly bullish, the market. And then also, if you look at these closes, you've regained the zone, right? So, like, probably just going to continue the highs, right? Just put the stop here to the highs, right? That's probably the setup right there. Are you shorting it with 15 breaks local structure? No. I don't like flip-flopping like that, right? Like, I don't want to short because it's bullish, okay? Higher time frames tell me it's bullish, okay? Right? So, like, I'm just going to stay bullish, right? Higher time frames tell me it's bullish. I can stay bullish, right? I'm just looking for entries is all. Bro, what do you do?
What happened to the Jaguar, and do you own any similar cars now?
No. So the Jaguar got repoed because I stopped making payments on it. And then I have the Jeep still. Bro, I had fucking 4 cars at one point. I had a Jaguar, I had 2 Jeeps, and a Mazda. But I only have a Jeep now, and it's fucking busted up. I have a motorcycle too, but I was thinking about maybe buying another car, but literally only for the sake of flexing, right? Like I don't really care about having a sports car, but it would make good content, and that's it. Literally, I would just buy a car just so I can make content. Like it doesn't. I don't really care about these things. but it would make my job better. I would be better at my job if I had a car is all. It'd just make better content, dude. Do you go mud in the Jeep? Yeah. Am I going to watch Trump's speech? Not sure when it is. I'm not paying attention to news. High time for analysis is bullshit. I don't know what you mean. Did you really talk to ICT? I mean, that video real? Yeah. I've talked to ICT for years, bro. He knows me well. He knows I don't like him. I mean, not necessarily I have anything necessarily against him directly. I don't like how he's making people's lives worse. Okay? He's lying to people. And he's insanely narcissistic and egotistical. But in theory, I like him, maybe. I don't know. Right? There's aspects of him I can like. I just don't like that he's
if you could pick one car for your entire life, what would it be?
One car. For an entire life. Probably a Range Rover. Probably a Range Rover. You can get a lot. They're very versatile. What about short at? Wait. No, I'm not gonna gamble, bro. I'm not gonna try to guess what direction it's gonna gap. Oh yeah, no, that's a good point, dude. If you only had to pick one car, you'd be wise to pick a Toyota. Probably a 4Runner would be good, or a Tacoma. Yeah, you're pretty smart with that. Probably a Tacoma. Because then you can do a lot. If you only have one car, it'd probably have to be a Tacoma. Range Rover wouldn't last very long. You're totally right. Brother, one piece of advice I want from you: how to accept losses and prevent myself from overtrading. Well, we did this exercise a moment ago, earlier in the stream. Why are you overtrading? It's because you have an issue with your ego and you can't be wrong, right? So if you take a trade, like what are you experiencing when you're overtrading? You're experiencing.
If you come to China, you'll see some great long-lasting cars.
You're experiencing loss of ego. You're failing yourself, making yourself feel bad, so you're trying to make yourself feel better, right? That's why you're overtrading. It's because you have a dopamine addiction and you have an ego problem, okay? So that's what you have to fix. Not anything to do with trading, okay? Do you understand how this makes sense? Okay, let's rippity-dippity-do, all right? Do you understand how this makes sense? Oh. Bro, going long now? I am long. We're already long, bro. Check Iman, yeah. Yeah, I like his content. It's good stuff. I don't like content that is solely like it's he does a really good job at exposing people, but I don't really like channels too much that are solely based off of hurting other people.
See mine, y'all need to hit the thumbs up.
But like obviously, like so here's why I said that. Like obviously he's attacking people who are net negative to society, which I like that. But what you're doing is you're attracting a drama-filled, problem-creating audience. Okay, so his community is all people who are negative, evil people. Okay, right? Like I parts like I like the content too, and that's because there's parts of me that's not a peaceful, happy person, right? So that evil part of me enjoys his content because I like seeing the world burn, right? So his content is solely on the basis of other people's detriment, right? Which attracts evil people, right? Now some people might say, "Hey, I do that too, right? I attack Tory trades."
Future account from Aqua funded it has in daily drawer downer and target is how do you think I should risk?
You
should let that trade open.
You should not trade on Aqua funded, retard. I'm not going to give you advice if you're trading on another firm. Aqua funded is not a firm that I would ever recommend, so I'm not going to help you with that. Yeah, some people might say, "Hey, I target, I do the evil sort of thing too, target people." Yeah, I do. Right, it gets lots of views, and then I use that as a collection mechanism for a funnel, so that people can then find me and then find the useful stuff. Right? If it makes sense, right? You can use drama and putting Tory trades down in order to get views, so that you can show those people on a smaller scale actual useful stuff. Okay. It's evil to want scammers to be caught. That's weird morality. No. I mean, so first of all, you've completely changed what I just said, right? And then by that logic, evil, it's evil to jail violent criminals. No. Again, that's exactly not what I said in the slightest, okay? So I'll reiterate, and I'll tell you again what I said, okay? What I said is he targets people who are making society worse, right? Which is all well and good. That's great, okay? But what you're doing in when you're all of your content is based around drama and creating issues, is you are creating an audience of people who want to watch the world burn. They are attracted by drama. They're attracted by hatred, okay? So your community now is solely people who are hateful people, right? Peaceful, happy people do not give a fuck about what evil people are doing, right? They don't care about the drama, right? They don't care about online drama, okay? That's different from criminals, first of all, right? That is insanely different from criminals. Criminals hurt people like without, like, in a very obvious direct way, okay? But having online drama is clear. Like we could argue about that, I suppose. You know, you could have an argument that says, hey, hurting people online is equal to hurting people in you know, potentially true too. But this is my interpretation, right? I think drama is less hurtful, right? But anyways. Point is, I don't like who he attracts with those videos, okay? Make sense? You've created a community of hatred, right? And that's net negative for you, right? That's net negative for the community, right? It's a similar sort of thing with who's a really big version of this is CoffeeZilla, right? CoffeeZilla is awesome, right? He does a really good job at exposing people, right? And he's doing good work, right? But ultimately, if he's not careful with how he creates his content, he can create a really toxic community that can do more harm than good, right? Potentially, right? So he has to be incredibly careful, right? CoffeeZilla is a good example of somebody doing it correctly. I really don't like this price action. This is absolutely fucking horrendous. I mean, I don't know. I think I'd call it a day. Fuck it. We're gonna count this as a loss today. And just we're gonna add one to the loss. I'm gonna call it a day. Close that out. Close it out. Call it a loss today. 12 losers. There you go. Okay. What do I have in my hand? It's a rock. It's just a rock ball. Marcus and IMN also exposed people. Yeah, exactly. Like the whole exposing thing, dude. It's like, and I know from experience because I used to do it a lot too in Hunter FX days, and it creates a terrible community, right? So that's where I'm coming from, right? Have I ever been profitable in Forex? I don't trade Forex. It is a climbing rock, yeah. It's for your fingers to callus. Right, so I just squeeze it all day and then you get calluses. Yeah. Anyways, let's do a giveaway and then you guys can have a good weekend, okay? Let's end it on a giveaway. We are gonna do Your Heart of Stone. Okay. Where's the wheel? There it is. Spin the wheel. Do a giveaway and then we'll go. Okay. 10K two-step. Nice. That's a good one. We'll go minus loser, Chris. Okay. There you go. Like, you got to yell it too. Okay. Minus loser, Chris. I'm more of a swing trader. I'm incredibly good at swing trading. But day trading is not as easy, okay? And I'll be honest with you guys, okay? Be completely honest with you guys. It's not as easy. But I still make some money day trading. Loser, Chris. Loser, Chris. Loser. If you're subscribed, you get 10 times the votes, okay? Okay, what am I doing today? Go for tea or what? I'm going for tea. Okay, let's spin this. Spin it. Okay, I'll see you guys next week. Drink Yakult. Yeah, you asked me that earlier. I don't know what that means. Maven Snips, congrats, bro. Open up a ticket with Maven. Boom, 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 boom. Take care.